Sir, the next thing what I have to discuss, none data type, sir. Can you please spell out what is none? None means nothing. None means what? Nothing, sir. Okay, like nothing. So no value associated. No value associated like. So sometimes in our programming, I have to handle the data where we are not having any value. Are you getting? There is some situation where I'm not having any value. I have to handle. So how you can handle? For that we require to go for none data type. Remember this one, sir. Then immediately you ask, can you please explain with an example? Don't worry, I will explain. None means nothing. None means no value associated. If there is no value to handle such type of situations, we require to go for what? None data types, sir. The people who are coming from Java background, in Java we have null value is there, right? So in Python equivalent word is none. Almost similar word is the none like. Sir, where you have this type of requirements, right? Just observe carefully. A small example I am going to take. Sir, assume A is equal to 10, sir. A is equal to 10. Now A is pointing to object 10. If I can take A is equal to none, now onwards A is not representing any value. That's why this link gone. This object eligible for garbage collection. Remember this one, sir. This object eligible for garbage collection. To make an object eligible for garbage collection, okay, we can use happily none. None means no value. No value means now A is not pointing to an object like this, right? Okay, one scenario. Next, observe a bit very carefully about this one. If I consider I have DEF F1. So in Python, functions concept is there. Maybe functions are the separate topic we are going to discuss soon. Sir, I have one function DEF F1. Okay, now I'm taking return 10, sir. If I call this function, what is the value I'm going to get? Please confirm what value we are going to get, sir. 10 we are going to get. Now x is equal to F1. So I'm calling F1. This F1 returns, F1 returns, okay, 10. X is equal to F1 returns 10. Print of x. What answer we are going to get, sir? 10 itself we are going to get. Perfect. You are calling a function, that function returns 10, sir, like a print of x. Assume that, sir. But I'm taking DEF F1. F1, sir, just print of hello, print of hello, that's all. This function is responsible to print hello, that's it. This function not going to return any value, sir. Still I'm calling that function, that return value I'm storing this inside x. Can you please tell, is F1 return some value? No return statement. If the function won't return anything, then how you can handle that situation? Internally it is going to represent none. If you want, let me print x value. If I print x value, what value we are going to get, sir? Simply none we are going to get. Remember this one. So to handle the situation, so where value is not available, for that requirement we require to go for none. Let me execute this code. Have a look once about this terminology, sir. Here I'm taking a simple example. A simple example I'm taking. DEF F1. 1 minute. DEF F1 I'm trying to take, sir. One minute. Okay, just I'm trying to take DEF F1. Okay, like. Sir, now my requirement is return 10. I'm trying to take, sir. DEF F1 return 10. X is equal to F1 print of x value. Sir, now whenever we are calling a function F1 return 10, that return value I'm storing inside x. Whenever we are trying to print x, which value we are going to get, sir? 10 we are going to get. Have a look once, observe carefully, sir. Here if I execute this code, the answer we are going to get, sir, 10 itself is the answer, sir. Okay, well, So now my requirement is, observe that this function just print hello, that's all. It is not going to return any value. So I am not using any return statement, sir. Observe that I am not using any return. So this function not return any value. Just F1 print hello, it won't return anything. If it won't return anything, how to handle such a type of scenario? We can handle such a type of scenario with sir, which common none, right? What is the output we are going to get, sir? Observe that, yes, simply we are going to get none is the answer we are going to get, sir. Okay, well, so none means nothing, no value associated. In Python, there are some situations where value is not available. To handle such type of situations, happily we can go for none type. Clear for all of you, right? Sir, strictly speaking, internally, how this none is implemented? None is also an object only. Remember that, because in Python everything is an object. None is also internally represented as object only. Even we are using if the reference variable pointing to none, meaning that no value, but strictly speaking none is also an object only, right? Sir, best example, A is equal to none I am taking, sir. None. Now A is pointing to none object. So if it is pointing to none object, mean it is indirectly means that it is not pointing to any official value. No value means none. Okay. Sir, now if it is really object, compulsory address will be there. What is the address of this object? Print of ID of A. What is the address of the none? Yes, you can get. Next, if it is really an object, what is the type, sir? What is the type? Print of type of A. Print of type of A. Do you know what is the type we are going to get, sir? None type. Remember this one. What is the internal corresponding? Sir, type is none type. This is the internal corresponding type. Okay, have a look once. Sir, now I am trying to take A is equal to none. A is equal to none. Print of ID of A. What is the address of this none? What is the address of this none, sir? Address is, sir, it is representing address, right? Sir, next, what is the type of A? What is the type of A? Like, sir, what output by default we are going to get? Have a look once. Sir, this is the address we are going to get. The type itself is none type. Remember this one. The type itself is none type. Okay. So this is what you people should be aware about the none. Next, one more small point is there. So none means internally it's an object. If a reference variable pointing to none means no value. But strictly speaking, none is also an object in Python, sir. Okay, well. Next, how many none objects will be created are there in the Python? Remember this one, sir. Throughout the Python, sir, throughout Python, only one none object is available, sir. Okay, if you are using any number of times none, all the references are pointing to the same object only. So how many none objects will be there inside Python? Inside Python virtual machine, our PVM will create how many none objects? Only one object. Where is the proof for that? Observe carefully. Where is the proof for that? Have a look once. A is equal to none. A is equal to none. B is equal to none. Okay, C is equal to none. A, B, C is equal to none. Next, I am taking D, E, F, F1. This F1 not having any body, empty body. How you can represent empty body? By using pass statement. Sir, what is the meaning of pass? Don't worry. We will concentrate in the next sessions. I will explain very clearly. Don't worry, sir. But as of now, concentrate only on none. So this F1 won't return anything. Now I'm taking D is equal to F1. So can you please tell which value will be saved inside D? Or D refers which value? None, because F1 won't return anything. So A value none, B value none, C value none, D internally contains none only. So all these things will be pointed to only one none object. A is the none, B is also none, D is also like this. Are you getting right? So how many none objects will be created by the Python virtual machine? Only one object. Where is the proof, sir? How you can conclude like Very simple, man. Print of ID of A. What is the address of A? Next, ID of B. What is the address of B? Next, ID of C. Next, ID of D, like this, right? Sir, now A, B, C, D, like 4 variables are available, right? Sir, do you know in Python print statement, any number of arguments you can pass, no problem at all. More flexibility, man. Any number of arguments. What the address of A? What the address of B? What the address of C? What the address of D? What the address? Sir, we are always going to get same value. Because how many none objects will be created internally, sir? Only one none object. Remember, have a look once. Observe carefully, sir. Here I am taking same example. A, B is equal to none. C is equal to none, sir. C is equal to none, like I have. D, E, F, F1 function. Sir, just pass. Pass means empty implementation. D is equal to F1. I'm calling F1 function. D, I'm calling F1. F1 is not going to return anything. Which value will be there, sir? None by default will be there. Sir, print of A comma B comma C comma D. In all cases, none is the answer. What is the address of this? ID of A. Next and after that, comma ID of B, ID of A, ID of B, ID of C I am taking. Next, ID of D I am trying to take, sir. ID of A, B, C, D, like this. What is the answer we are going to get, sir? Observe that in all cases none only. Sir, are you seeing? Sir, 976. Sir, 18 last 976. Is it the same value we are going to get or not? Yes, the same value. So in Python, how many none objects got created by the Python virtual machine? Only one none object throughout our application. If you are using multiple times none, same object only will be referred. Clear for all of it? So if there is no value to handle such a type of cases, we have to go for none. Okay, well, any doubt?